So I hope each and every one of you guys is having a great day. Today, we're going to be previewing on this video Dragon Ball Super episode 89, as we do every week, going through the next episode preview. We're going to be doing a little bit of speculation, some predictions, some prophecies, and all that good stuff as the Universe Survival arc continues. We got through the 17 and Buu episodes with Goku recruiting them. We got through the Gohan stuff, which was actually, now that I think about it, guys, episode 88 was really, really good. I'm probably going to do another follow-up video on it, probably with Kwame. We're going to discuss the episode again, just because I really enjoyed it. And there were so many great themes in that episode. It was great. Now, this is the follow-up here, episode 89 of Dragon Ball Super, where we're going to be talking about the return of Tien, otherwise known as Tien Shinhan. Goku's going to go find him, and we're going to go from there. So, now, few days ago, well, actually, I think it was about 3 weeks ago. I don't know why I said days. Some spoilers had come out for this episode, and the essential plotline, I think I have it figured out. They didn't tell us everything, but I think I have it figured out, and we're going to go through right now and talk about it. Let's go. Now, the first shot we have here is, of course, of Master Roshi, Muten Roshi, otherwise known as Kame Sennin, which translates to the Turtle Hermit, and he's back to being, you know, his big, huge, buff self, and he's got this scroll on his face. If you've watched a lot of anime, right, if you are a fan of anime and you've watched a lot of it, you sort of have an idea of what this is. We're going to talk a little bit more about it as we go through here, but you know, the purple aura, this. I'm going to talk about all that stuff here in just a moment.
What up, Goku?
So, first major plot here. It says, okay, all I need is Tien and Master Roshi, and we'll have 10 people. These are the last two guys left for Goku to recruit for the Omniversal Tournament, or the Tournament of Might. Now, what's going on, based on the spoilers, is that Goku's going to go visit Roshi and try to recruit him, but when he goes to Kame House, Oolong's going to be there. And Oolong's going to tell Goku that Roshi's not there. He's at Tien's martial arts academy, his dojo, which we're going to get a look at right here. Here we have Tien, the master instructor, and here we have his students. Now, couple of things I want to note to you guys real quick. First and foremost, I absolutely love this. I love the Shaolin monk. Very, very Chinese kind of influence here. For those who, you know, don't know, and I'm sure many folks don't, because this is not really a major thing that's talked about a lot, but the idea, I've talked about it once or twice, but the idea here is directly pulled from the Dragon Ball Online video game timeline, because in that timeline, and I've done videos about like the end of Goku and Vegeta's life and the Gohan writing a book and all that stuff. I've done videos on the channel about that, but one of the things that happens in the Dragon Ball Online timeline, and this is way, way deeper in the future. We're talking about this is like after Super, after Oob, after all that stuff. Tien opens up his own martial arts academy, his own, you know, the new KRANE school, because if you remember back in Dragon Ball, his master, Sudu Sennin, which is the KRANE Hermit, they called him Master Shen in the dub. That was a dub change that I never understood. His name's not Master Shen, it's Sudu Sennin, KRANE Hermit, or KRANE Master, more like KRANE Hermit, taught him the KRANE technique. It's the KRANE school, which is Tien, Chaozu, and of course, you know, Master Shen, and of course Tao. They represent that school. And in the Dragon Ball Online timeline, Tien opens up a new version of it. This idea right here was ripped directly from that. Now, I'm not saying that that validates that timeline, because remember, that Dragon Ball Online timeline was written back in 2011 for an old game that never got an update, way before Dragon Ball Super. Way, way before. But I think they're still going to be pulling some ideas from that timeline, like this right here. This is going to be a major storyline going into this episode. Now, let's go back there for a second if I can get a shot of that girl here. Hang on one moment. Now, that girl right there, her name is YURIN, and I think she's trouble. Now, when the spoilers first came out, there were some people that were speculating that YURIN might be the name of the female Broly. We found out in episode 88 that her name is Caulifla, or Cauliflower, whatever you want to pronounce it. I mean, I don't want to sound like, you know, I don't want to be mean or anything, but if you thought that female Broly was YURIN, you probably should study Dragon Ball a little bit better, because anybody who knows about Dragon Ball like intently, you know that Saiyan women are, or Saiyans, all Saiyajin, they're all named after food puns. Yurin is not a food pun. Cauliflower is. So just go back and study Dragon Ball a little bit better, because that was never the case. I mean, Yurin is not her. This is Yurin. Now, I had thought that Yurin was going to be like Launch dressed up, but no. This girl Yurin, who looks a lot like Chi-Chi, she looks a hell of a lot like Chi-Chi. She's got the same eyes, similar outfit from Chi-Chi in 23rd Tournament, the bangs. I think she's trouble. Now, I actually asked Herms to translate the official Fuji TV, I guess, preview, and Herms wrote, as you can see right here, I asked him, Herms wrote, the mystery girl has entered Tien Han's dojo as a student. Soon his students start running wild, ! So this girl is a student of the new school. I think she has sinister motives. I think either she has a crush on Tien and wants to get his attention and is mad at him, or she wants to undermine him and she might be from a rival school. That's my prediction. I'll get to what I mean in a minute. There she is again. Now here we have, of course, the zombies. That's right. At some point in this episode, and Goku right here says Tien set himself up an impressive dojo. Some point in this episode, these guys are going to become zombies and run wild, and it's going to be up to Goku, Tien, and Chaozu to stop them. Now, I am going to predict that girl is the one who's starting up the trouble. I'm pretty sure she is the one who, I think she might be a witch, or she might have some kind of skill. She might have some kind of magic. I don't really know, but I do believe that she is going to be the one that's going to make these guys into zombies. She has these scrolls. Now, for those of you who have watched anime before, you know about how they have these scrolls. Sailor Moon did it years ago, where you put the scroll on like your face and you become like a zombie or like a vampire or something, or a monster. That's the storyline that pretty much Dragon Ball's doing. I mean, it's right here. You know, Chaozu's freaking out, and then here we have, let me get to it. Here we have Goku sparring with Roshi, who has become a zombie. Now, lately in the fandom, there's been a big controversy about Goku's using SS Blue to fight guys like Krillin and 17, who are perceived to be a lot weaker than him, especially Krillin. Here's what I want to know. I want you guys to leave your comments down below. I want to know, okay, if Goku were to use SS Blue against Roshi, right? Would it bother you? Like, do you think that it would just totally throw you for a loop and it would hurt the integrity of the story? Or do you just not care? I'm curious about your thoughts, because I don't think it's going to happen, but it's possible. I think it is possible. You know, we see them sparring here. Goku says things are looking pretty bad. I mean, they're not only are they sparring, but the whole place is going up in rocks. And here we have Roshi swinging them hands, and of course the zombie Roshi, and Goku fighting back. I actually love this picture right here. This is a cool looking picture. You know, Roshi's gone berserk, and here he is doing the Kamehameha, and I'm just wondering if Goku's going to do his SS Blue Kamehameha to counter. I don't think so. I really don't. They're not going to do that in this episode, but super so unpredictable, dude. And right here, like this shot, let's talk about this shot right here. This shot right here, even though the letters are in the way, look at her, that sinister face she has. She has that sinister, manipulative, like evil grin. I think that she is the one. Again, I'm really sure that she's the one who's causing this ruckus at Tien's dojo. Why, though? Is she from a rival school? Is she... Maybe Launch sent her. I don't think so. Who knows? I want to know what you think in the comments. What do you think? If you think this girl is guilty of being the one to poison these people, you know, Tien Han students, let me know why. What you think her motive is. We're going to find out next week, of course. An unknown beauty appears. The Tenshin style dojo's mystery. Love the name of the episode. Here we have Tenshin Han, totally ripped to shreds. If you are one of those people that has only watched Dragon Ball Z, and I hope that there aren't many of them out there, please go back and watch Dragon Ball. You need to really discover Tenshin Han's story arc. I think that he's one of the most underrated characters in the history of the series, and I think that if you watch Dragon Ball, you'll really get like an idea of who he is and his story arc and his bravery. I think that arc, you know, the 22nd tournament, is some of the best writing Toriyama's ever done. Like, you need to do yourself a favor and go watch that again. And if you already saw it, but it was a long time ago, watch it again. I promise you're going to like it. It's awesome. And if you do watch it, try it in Japanese because they have some awesome music during the fights that are totally like freaking something from Bloodsport. And we all know Bloodsport is a great freaking movie.
謎の美女天神流道場の会
There, all the fangirls that like Tenshin Han are going to freak out over that. He's ripped to shreds.
ってみてくれよな
Speaking of ripped to shreds, this guy, don't miss it. And Roshi with the zombie Roshi here, which I do believe this image is going to be like his first appearance. So what do you think, guys? Do you think I'm right about that YURIN girl being responsible for all this? If not, give me your theories. I think this is going to be a little fun, one episode arc here where Goku, Tien, and Chaozu have to resolve this problem. And I do think that Roshi and Tenshin Han will join the tournament. We know this because they're already in the opening. Chaozu will probably be watching from the nosebleed seats, if you know what I'm saying. And let me know, of course, in the comments what you think. Tons of videos. Check out on Geekdom 101. You should see them pop up on your screen right there. I explained Mystic Gohan. I explained the water tank theory for SS Blue. I explained the Vegito versus Beerus stuff. All researched from the manga, from the anime. Just giving you the information. Doing the best that I can. Thank you so very much for your support. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. And I love you all. And I'll talk to you guys in the comments down below. Have a great day.